Hello and how are you? In this video, I'm going to show you how we can upload a file to the server or how we can upload the file in PHP. So let's go ahead and create a file that is going to handle that. So I'm going to come here and say 19 underscore PHP underscore file underscore upload dot PHP. So that's the name of our file, and then I'll come here and give stroke name of the file here. So that is how we're going to upload the file. So we're going to follow W3 school steps and of how a file can be uploaded in PHP. So in PHP it is very easy to do what? To upload a file. Okay, first of all, make sure that in your php.in file, files are on. I mean the file uploads are on. Of course, by default this one comes while file uploads on is activated. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to write a form that is going to upload this particular file, right? We're going to write a form that is going to upload the file, okay, the file itself. So to do that, we just simply come and write here. So I'll collapse this one. Let's go now and write the HTML form by simply writing maybe HTML5 and put here the title, file uploading, or file uploading, yeah. And then after, we're going to go ahead and now put the what? The field. So the first field that we'll put is the field for the selecting the file. Okay, so I can write here maybe my p tag and say select file to upload. Okay, so it can be a picture, it can be anything. Okay, so after doing that, I'm going to create an input that is going to now handle the uploading of that file. So the input type here is not going to be text, but rather it is going to be file. So type here file like this. After doing that, you have to specify the name, just like the way I told you. You cannot skip the name, give it the name, and then it is going to be maybe file, okay, whatever I call it. Okay, maybe I can say maybe my profile photo or anything. Okay, so if you want to limit the user to specific extensions, you can write here another attribute called accept. Okay, so maybe you can accept.png, we put separate with comma, .jpg, comma, .jpeg, comma, .gif. So what does it mean here? It means that we will not accept other type of files apart from for images. Okay, so if you want documents, you can then put .doc, .docx, .pdf, whatever you want. Okay, so these are the file extensions that I want to be submitted or to be accepted only. So after doing that, we're going to go ahead and create our submission button. Okay, so it's going to be a button submit, and then come here and make sure that you give it a type of submit. So after doing that, let's go ahead and refresh the page and see if these things are reflecting. So just simply come to our browser, come and refresh. Beautiful, the form is there, only that we need to break it here. Now let's go ahead and refresh. Boom, we have it. Select file, and then we have the field for selecting the file, and then also the submit. So therefore, there are more things that you must specify in order for this form to do what? To be accepted as a file uploading form. First of all, you have to surround it with a form tag. Then after doing that, we have to put the action is optional. Of course, if you don't put action, it will be submitted to the same file. So the other thing that you have to do is to add the method, the enctype method. Okay, so let's go ahead. In fact, let us create another file for uploading for working with the logic. Okay? So I'll go ahead and copy this file, and I'm going to create another file that's going to work with the logic of submitting the file. So I'll paste it. I'll come here and create a new file, and I'm going to call it 19.1. Okay, and then it's going to be the same thing. 19.1, the same thing. So it means that this is where we will handle the upload logic. So let's go ahead here and do what? And give the action. So the action is where we want this file to be submitted to. So I'll go and say action. You submit, you specify it in the form field, and then you put the name of the file that should handle that logic, and make sure that you're pointing in the right file name with the right file path that is should handle this uploading. So after doing that, now the next thing is to put this method of post. Otherwise, if you put the method of get, then it will not be accepted. Okay, method post. It can be written in capital letters and small letters, no problem. Okay, so after writing the method, so the last one more thing that you have to put is the encrypt type. Okay, so the encrypt type is going to be multipart stroke form data. Otherwise, don't do any mistake when you're writing this. Should you make a mistake in spelling, then it will not work. Okay, so those are the things that you must specify, that you should specify in order to upload a file. You must specify the post, and you must specify the method as a post, and specify the encrypt type, which is multipart stroke form data, form dash data. So after doing that, so it means that now we are good to upload a file. Okay, so after doing the form, I hope this form was straightforward. You can as well do it in your own time. Okay, so now let's go ahead and now work on the logic of receiving this file and upload it to a what? To a server. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and submit, refresh here, then click here. So when you click here, you realize that they will show you the files of extensions only. The computer will only show the files of extension that you accepted. For example, if you put here maybe only PDF, you see here they are showing me images. Can you see? They are showing me images. So it means that if I put here only PDF, let's say PDF, okay? So let's refresh and see. It means that other file will not be accepted. Only PDFs are being accepted. I hope you can see that. Okay, I hope you can see that. So you can limit your users on which file they should do it. They should pick from their browsers. So I'll go ahead and select a file, a picture. Let me select this one. Okay, so after selecting the picture, then I'll have to submit. So click on submit. So it has taken us to this second form, but there is nothing that it has been done, and there is nothing that is showing. So if I refresh here, can you see? Nothing is showing. So what does it mean? It means that now we are good to work on the logic of uploading now this file, really uploading it to the what? To the server. Okay. So to do that, I'll simply come here, open the tag of PHP. Okay, question mark PHP. And then from there, we're going to now start working with the logic of uploading the file. So we'll scroll down and you can read these notes of W3 Schools if you want to follow along. So the first thing is you have to specify the target or the directory where you want to put this file. Okay, you have to specify the target where you want to put this file. So you can come here and specify the target. Okay, the target is going to be the folder where we want to put the file. So I'll come here and create a folder where I want to put my uploads. Right click here, new folder, I'm going to call it uploads. Okay, uploads. So it means that things that I'll be uploading, they'll be coming here. I'll be putting them in this upload folder. So I'll come here and put /. Okay, so it means that the remaining thing is now to concatenate there the what? The name. So let's see how we can do that. So, but before we proceed, I would like you to know that there is a super global variable that handles files upload. Okay, so that super global variable is called files. So let's go ahead and dump what is in the files, and then we see how we can handle it. So you can simply say echo, and let us put our pre-tag so that thing should be separated properly. Okay, so echo print underscore r, and then put $ underscore files, sorry, in capital letters. Okay, files. So this is the super global variable that handles the uploads. So let's go ahead and refresh these files. Can you see what is inside the files? It is having the file that we have uploaded, which you named as photo. Okay, if you remember here, it is photo. The name is photo. Okay, so it is having that file, and it is having its array, and its array is having some information that we think is going to be helpful to us. For the first one is the name of the file. So this is the name of the file that has been uploaded. The type, it is an image. Then the temporary file location. So this is the temporary file location. So in case when they upload a file before we put to a server, this file will be temporarily saved here with this logic. So if I refresh here, this temporary name will change every time because it has not to be predictable. Then here the error. So the error will be changing. So assume that someone uploaded a corrupted file, a file that is having some issues. So there was some network issues, something like that. You can check the errors from here. So if you reach here and the error is not 0, then you know that there is some error code there is some problem that has happened. So always make sure that when you're uploading the file, you can even check for the error and the error is 0. So here is the size of the file in bytes. So before you upload the file, you may need to check if this file is not too heavy as how you want, or is too little in form of size. You can check the size. Here I have not done the logic of what? Of uploading. So you can check the size and make decision. So you can reach this by just specifying the photo or the name of the file, and then you come to its size. You'll be able to get this one. So here it is in bytes. So if you divide it by 1,000, we'll be able to get its kbs. Okay. So this is 1.8. What? It is 18 kbs? Yeah, it's 18 kbs, I think. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, so it means that in this variable files, this super global variable of files, it is having important information of files that are being uploaded to what? To our server. So now we proceed. We have got the target. Now the next thing we are going to get now the file path or the file name or the file where we want the file to go. So if we want to specify where the file wants to go, we can do something like this. First of all, maybe we can say maybe file path. Okay, maybe path. Okay, so path, file path, or it should be uploaded equals to the target, which is the folder that we are uploading, and then you concatenate. You still remember concatenation, joining two strings. Okay, so you can concatenate there the name of this file. So how can you reach the name? Of course, by specifying the super global variable of files, and then you specify the name of this file that is being uploaded, which is what? Which is photo, right? And then you specify the name of this file, okay, which is name. So by doing like this, we can be able to get the name. So if I die here with what? With the file path, I'll be able to know the file path that we want. Can you see? It's going upload stroke the name of the file that you're uploading. So this is the folder, and this is the file where I want to put the what? The photo. That is great. So after doing that, now the next thing is what else? So I've got the file. So here I can check if the upload is successful or not. So by default it is success. And now here we can convert the extensions to be to what? To lowercase. So here, in case you want all your files to have a specific extension, you can do that from here. So after doing that, now we are going to upload the file. Okay, we are going to upload the file. So here we are checking image size. So here, this is how we can get the file size, and then check here if the file size is what you want. Okay, then the next thing is now to do the upload. Here, in fact, we are just trying to validate. Okay, we are just trying to validate. You see, here I can check if the file image is up to what you want, and then here you can now set whether things are okay or not. So after setting that, but here the most important information is to get the upload and the file path where we want to put it. So after doing that, now the next thing, you can check if the file is existing. You see, this is how you can check the files exist. Okay, so by just checking the path if it is existing. Okay, by using this method. Okay, so if you don't check that, then the file will be overwritten. but that is optional. You can do it when you want. So the next thing is now to upload the file. These guys, they make things complicated. Let me go straight to the point. Okay, so this is how you upload the file. Okay, so you just say move upload file, and then you specify the file temporary name and the target where I want this file to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So you can just simply say to upload the file, you can say move. Okay, so if you want to check if this file was uploaded successfully or not, you can surround it with if condition. But this if condition is what? Is optional, right? So it just helps you to check whether it was successfully uploaded or not. So you just say move. This is an inbuilt PHP method. It's called move what? Move uploaded file. So the first thing, you specify the path, the temporary name of the file. Okay, so it's just going to be the same here, but here is going to be temp, this temp name that we dumped here, if you still remember. Oh, it's no longer there, but this, okay, temp name, TMP name, temporary name here, if you still remember. So put there the temporary name. Then the next thing that you do is now to put the file path that you want to upload. You put it there like this. Okay, so this is the file path. You know, it's just a folder and the name of the file. And then here we can we can echo and say file uploaded successfully. Okay, so you can put here now the else part and say failed to upload the file. Okay, so that is how we do it. We upload the file. Now let's go ahead and refresh. Refresh. Doom. File uploaded successfully. So if we come here to our path and then we come to our uploads, can you see a file has been added there, which is really great. Can you see? It has been added there. So if you refresh, it is going to be overwritten. So that's why we may need to also first check if the file is existing or not. So let's go ahead and maybe display the file that we've just uploaded. So here on success, I can maybe put here maybe in a H2 tag like this, and I say upload successfully. And then after, we can now go ahead and display the file. Okay, so to display the file, I can just simply say echo and say img and say src equals, and then put the dots, and then you're going to put here the file path. Okay, so the file path is here, of course. So it's going to display the file, I hope, where I've uploaded it. Okay, so refresh. File uploaded successfully. So you can specify here maybe the width. Width equals maybe 100. Save. Refresh. Boom. File has been uploaded successfully. Maybe we can make it maybe 300. File uploaded successfully. So that is how we upload files in PHP. Let's go upload another one, by the way. It's interesting. So I'll go ahead and upload another one. Oh, what was the name of the file? Remove this dot. Oh, and the full stop. 19 underscore. Okay, there we are. So let's go ahead and upload the file. So you come here, upload this one. Okay, submit. Boom. File was uploaded successfully. So that is how we upload files in PHP. Then you can go ahead and use them in your application. So assume that you're making an application that should allow people maybe to upload their profile pictures. That's the whole logic. Then the remaining logic is maybe to now save this picture name in the what? In the database. When someone deletes the picture, his account, the picture should be deleted also. Those are the remaining things. But here the main point is that is how we upload a file in PHP. You can rewatch the video so you can understand clearly, or you can go ahead and make your hands dirty by practicing. Okay, so that's all. I hope it was helpful, and I just recommend, just please don't just watch like a movie. Watch as you do what, as you practice. Let's meet in the next video, where we're going to get introduced to database. It's going to be interesting other session, so don't miss getting introduced to my SQL database and how you can handle the SQL or the database concepts. Don't miss, please. Okay, so goodbye and see you. Peace.